My name is Yvonne. Well, Earl Yvonne Gabriel. Yeah, I'm a popper actually here from Houston. I represent Arcade Junkies crew. Yeah, man, I've been popping for about seriously 2.5, 3 years or so. But altogether, I have to say I've been dancing for about 6.
So how did you start your popping?
I started off doing choreography. That was my first love. I never necessarily saw myself getting into popping as crazy as I have now. But I ran into a few friends and like they would be so heavy into it, but I was more so on this like choreography. I never really had an eye for it, you know. Then I was shown a video by a popper here named Kato. Kato actually showed me a video of a popper called John Doe. Like, and it was just this waving concept, and it was just something about the video, dog. While you're watching it, you see this fluid sense of control, but it's not worrying about doing too much. It's like a simplistic complicity, you know. Like it worked within itself. And from there, I was like, I want to try it out, man. Next thing you know, I started following around with Kato and a few of my other friends or so.
Tell us about your style of popping. Like, what makes it unique, and like what's the inspiration, and where does it come from?
My style of pop, well, mainly I always say this. I'll say unorthodox to the most extent. Mainly for the fact that a lot of people try to structure you within this like dance game. You feel me? Like they'll always tell you what the old heads did or what the new heads are doing. I believe in taking a mixture of both and creating this type of misdirection. You know, to where I can say I stand proud in what I'm doing in comparison to doing something for someone else's favorite. You know?
So abstract and not the ordinary.
Definitely. It'll be an abstract and a misdirection type of dance to me.
Who's the main inspiration for you getting in dance to begin with? Like, you know,
Like legit,
like, yeah, beginning.
Usher. His original concert where he had did the glide in the circle, like as a kid, like I didn't understand what was going on. It's just like the song is going and next thing you know, spotlight hits and he just glides in that circle. I want to say, dog, for like 2 months straight after that, I was just like practicing in the room, trying to do a little glide or whatever. But like I finally got it down. The next thing you know, I was like, well, I can't stop there because like if I'm going to be doing this in front of people, I can't bore them with this. I want to try to do more. You know, but like it's cliche, but yeah.
So you followed up on it.
Yeah, I followed up on it, and it became like a real thing. I actually started the movie Breaking, and like things like that. Breaking back in the day, to where you see people like Poppin' Taco, you see people like Turbo or so on and so forth, like the broomstick. I was like, yo, I have to pick this up, but it wasn't mainly to show anybody. It was to teach myself that I could do it, or how can I say, like challenge myself to being able to do it. You know.
Where are you in your dancing career, or would you have a day job and then you're dancing, or
do you
do both?
Dancing has actually become like, I don't want to say it's a side thing because it's my everyday, you know, but
it's your passion.
Like retail is something I'm heavy in. I currently work at Nordstrom, but it's like, it's a difference between being somewhere where it's fashion forward and then stepping outside and you're going into that street persona. You feel me? Like, wait, I'm sorry. This is actually the guy that made it happen for me as far as like going to Atlanta and so on and so forth, you know? Like,
over here.
What's up, yo?
What's up, bro?
But yeah,
Introduce yourself real quick.
Hi, I'm Aaron DeFunk, Houston, Texas. I know the song.
Okay, so tell us how he inspired you.
Okay, it was actually crazy. Like, I worked at the Limited, Memorial City Mall. I had like just gotten a job, and I'm telling my girl how like I swear to God, like this is just a job I'm staying with like for a while. You feel me? And I start seeing these posts on Facebook, but it's just him like blowing up the timeline on yo, who's trying to go to Atlanta, Georgia, or whatever the case. But like cats are liking it, but nobody like commented on the actual post. So I was like, nah, I'm not gonna comment on it because I don't want anybody to have anything extra to say. So I messaged him. I was like, yo, what's this whole thing about Atlanta, so on and so forth. No sooner than I do that, he tells me to call him. I call him. He maps out the fact that there's an exhibition that's supposed to be going on versus Arcade Junkies, which is actually the crew that I'm in now, versus Koza and Gonzo. He was like, yeah, so it'll be you, and I haven't found who the second person will be, but the moment I know, you'll know. Cool. Go to work, regular day, nothing really changes. I want to say by the time I got off of work, he had already let me know. I think it was Ray.
Yeah.
At that time, he had already found Ray. He was like, "Yo, I would need you to be ready to hop on the bus by like tomorrow." Like legit. No sooner than I was like, "Damn."
It's like we're out tonight.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like I just got this job. I didn't know whether I should like go for this because I'm just going to an exhibition. I didn't really know what it was because I wasn't as heavy on the dance. I was just like, fuck it, tried it out, dog. We went out there, and if it wasn't for that, like my eyes wouldn't have opened to dance the way it has. You feel like, and that was all because of like a spur of the moment thing. And that's not even to mention like the things that happened there in Atlanta. You know, like that became a new home just off of him. How can I say, like randomly choosing a select few people or just putting that out in the air? Because it could have definitely been him and somebody else who, you know, but like he decided to like big up and show love to somebody else because he could have told me no. But yeah, man, that's really how it went. To this day, we still laugh at that shit. It was like nobody would have expected me to be the one to go there or Ray either, because me and Ray were the main ones that were like, we were in the scene.
We weren't in the
But
scene.
we weren't in the scene, you know, like even when we
Yeah.
would be in there in the circles, we would come to the jams, like we were there, but we weren't there, like, cause we felt like we didn't really have a place, or we more so
There was no
outcasted
presence.
ourselves. Yeah, it was like it was us, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dog, like it's legit history from there.
Yeah, man.
So tell us about some of your highlights, like of your dance career, like just highlights that you feel like it made you something, or I mean everyone's something, but like something that made your dancing even more.
To keep it a buck, yo, the main thing that made me better within dance was losing and dance. You know, like at first it was like, nah, I don't want to waste my time in those ciphers. I save all my good stuff for the battles. You know, I had that mindset to where it's some type of difference between the circles and the actual event. Once I got past that, dog, I started hopping in and just signing my name up, and just getting tired of this mentality like I'm almost better than everybody, because I wanted to be so analytical that I didn't really care to like be active. You know, like I hopped out there, started winning a few. It was cool. Like you get a feel for it. You're happy. You're proud within yourself. But
Yeah.
it's nothing like losing that picks you up. You know, like because once I would lose hard enough to where I was like, damn, what did I do wrong? And like I came to a point where I hated watching myself like losing. And then I more so got past that, man. And I was just like, okay, getting past the small thing of being, how can I say?
So you
Scared,
became more
you know, like,
you became
yeah.
more mature as a dancer.
Yeah, dog,
from
like
losing a lot.
that's what it was, cause like I lost so much to where once I did win, I properly won.
Yeah.
You know, like I felt it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was an internal happiness, not like
yeah, dog. It wasn't like I had to be on everyone's social media or anything like that. It was like for myself, like I could go home and be like, you won, but that doesn't mean you
Yeah.
have to stop right here. Like that's more reason to go home and grind. You feel me? On top of the fact, like I'm surrounded by a crew who legit will just run up on you while you're chilling. You know, and be like, what are you working on? Or what do you have? And they'll just stop you from what you're doing and like give you rounds. You feel me? Like it's a small thing, but it's beneficial.
What do you enjoy practicing?
Okay, one of my main practices, I try to incorporate the style of Bollywood into popping. So now I have like this kind of like bouncing feel to when I dance. So it has like a fluidity to it, to where like say, usually where somebody would like wave forward, I'm doot, cat, like playing with it a bit more, like I have fun. You know, like one thing it does, it keeps me on pace, because one of my biggest problems was I never heard the music because I was too busy listening to my movement. You know, hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
was like I didn't really care for the song even if I knew it. But like with that, it gives me a boom, cat, and after a while,
You're
I don't
flowing,
really,
you're
it
flowing
becomes
with
like
the
a
music.
subconscious thing, and next thing you know, I'm just on beat to where I don't even have to just be popping. I'm grooving out, and you kind of have no choice but to go with it. You feel me? Like, so yeah, dog. I turn my paces into something serious.
Where do you see yourself in like 5 years? Like, what do you want to be?
5 years, man. I'm trying to do things like it's a bit typical to some extent, but things like keep on dancing, like the huge events, the international. You know, I want to do the R16s. I want to do, how can I say, any funk down event or something like that to represent not only America but who I am as an individual. Because it's something bigger than just being a part of a crew or being a part of a family. You have to also think about who you are and what you represent. Like I want to go there and understand that I'm dealing with prelims that are like 300 people deep. but I can make it to top 20 or so on and so forth. Like that's the dream, dog. To like step forward towards the icons that made me want to step into this dance and like ask them, could I share the floor with them? You know, like all the OGs that most people may shoot down or have a certain feeling about. I want to look at them and be like, thank you for your motivation, but let me show you what I've done with it. You know?
So tell me, Slim, what you wanna do when you know I'm in love with you. Every time that I turn around, love for you, but you can't be found. Fly free, baby, fine with me. I'm in love with a bumblebee. Ooh, Slim boy, you're killing me, but you so sweet to me. Oh, honey, yeah. You so sweet. Hey, should I got back home with the get you? Oh.
What inspiration do you have for young upcoming dancers? Or
Yo,
just-
if it's not difficult, it's not worth it. Like, if it's just easy, I could say, yeah, you could ride with it or so. But like, when you ever feel like you have, I won't say writer's block, but dancer's block, honestly and truly, most people, you run into that because your body's prepped for something new. So take that writer's block or that dancer's block and just keep rolling with it, keep rolling with it, keep rolling with it. Always have support and never be, how can I say, distance towards people who wants to give you handouts. You know, like if they want to give you a hand to help you, it's nothing wrong with having a great support system. You know, like
accept
failing,
some inspiration?
yeah, you know, like just take it all in. Accept failure. Take it as much as you can because you live and you learn, man. And when you win big. Like you don't have to be in everybody's faces on everyone's social network. It's all about you. So long as you can wake up to you and be happy for everything that you've created, you're on the right path, man. Like that's my word to you.
You so sweet. Honey, hey, all I gotta do is add a little.
Shout out to Bliss, definitely for a very, very chill documentary or interview, if I can say. It was very cool to speak to you guys. We need more of that. We need more of that because a lot of dancers need a spotlight just to show who they are because they need somebody to talk to, and the best people to talk to would be you, the people, you know? Also, shout out to Arcade Junkies, Atlanta, Georgia, Indigos, all over, man. Like we are the something that we want to be, and when there's nothing else, we are something else. You feel me? Shout out to Aaron, Item Number Funk, for making this whole thing even possible, dog. Like I wouldn't be where I am today without this cat. You feel me? So you can definitely find me on Facebook at Earl Ebon. That's EBON, Gabriel. You can find me on Instagram at Ebon the Junkie, and yeah, man. Or on your local dance floor or somewhere. You feel me? But yeah, dog, keep it up.
Peace.
Peace.